everybody, it's Christine. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do a weekly wrap up. It's gonna be a busy day for me today, and yeah, I get to book plane tickets to Toronto, and then I don't think I have to book or pre-book the train. I think you can just grab a ticket and go, but we have to go to London from Toronto for my mom's specialist appointment for her head, the brain shrinking thing. So we finally get to go next month. Hubby and the kids are staying here. It's just me and my mom going. So I have to book that today. And then Elisa, I'm trying not to show your address. Your package goes out today. And then I get to go to the fabric store and buy some more fabric. So anyways, onto the box. I finished The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. And at first, I mean, it wasn't on my radar, but I knew about it. And so I had no real interest in reading it. Yeah, the first 100 pages were an effort to get through. It was just a lot of, oh, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, but he's so cute, but I hate him, I hate him. And it's, okay, they're in an office, and it's such childish games that they're playing. And I mean, yeah, I'm all for childish games. Like, me and my husband stay young by goofing off all the time. But there's a time and a place for it, and in the office is just not, it's not the place for this. After the first 100 pages, it really picked up, and that's because they started talking to each other. The rest, like the first 100 pages, is just snarky one-word answers, and the rest of it actually develops. So once you get through the first 100 pages, it's much better. By the end, I was really enjoying it. I gave it, I think, 3.75. You see them grow as characters. There are a couple of instances where you're like, but yeah, I think it was cute at the end. I wouldn't say it's a chick lit romance sort of thing. It's for my Triple RC challenge, and it was hate to love kind of nemesis thing. But yeah, it was okay at the end, and I know there's a second book coming, and I think it's been shelved for now, so I'm looking forward to see where it goes. Because at the end, it's not really a cliffhanger, but it kind of is. Well, not even really. Anyways, 3.75, so it was a shock, or an unexpected enjoyment after, like, once it started getting going. And then I finished up Katie McAllister's Fire Me Up. It's book 2 in the Dragon Step series. And she falls in love with, okay, I can't even say that. The characters in the first book, he's a dragon, she's a guardian of the underworld, and has a pet demon dog who talks. And this one is quite funny. I gave it a 4. I don't know why I didn't give it a 5, but I gave it a 4. And some points, I can't really give away details of why this happens, but things sometimes spontaneously combust, and it's because of Aisling and Drake. And it's funny because sometimes his bodyguards will just randomly grab a fire extinguisher and put something out behind them. It's funny. And then Jim and his little comments, and it's funny. So I was actually laughing out loud with this book. So it's definitely a series to pick up. It's funny. So I'm looking forward to the next one just to see what they all get up to. And then okay. There. So what I'm currently reading is The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. Another slow at the beginning. I don't know. It seems to be lately that when I'm picking up books, it's not that I don't have an interest to read them. It's other things are taking my attention. Like with my 2 businesses, it's not so much that I'm selling a lot or making a lot. It's lots of little things here and there, which are sidetracking me. So like today I'll be buying fabric to make flight suits with space badges, but in the meantime I have to wash the fabric, prep it, cut out the pattern pieces. So it's kind of like the, behind the scenes kind of stuff that I have to do. And then there's other ones that I have to finish and add to the website. So it's like the website stuff, and so that's what's kind of taking my attention away. And then getting other patterns and looking at other stuff and seeing what or not seeing, but holiday stuff that's coming up and ideas, and so I've got all that stuff going on, plus the trip that I have to make. So it's kind of like I don't get to pick up my books until 9:30 at night. So it's kind of forcing myself to shut down, which is what I have to do at night in order to sleep. I have to force myself to shut down. And sometimes the books just aren't catching my attention enough to make my brain shut down in order to just focus on the book. And then, and that's part of the reason why Cameron has to read an hour at night as well. He needs to shut down. So they're just, it's not that they're not capturing my attention. Excuse me. It's that they're just, my body's just not allowing them to capture my attention. But anyways, after all that, it is good. It's starting to get interesting now because I just hit the part where the outer zombies, because they're in a military base that is fenced off, and the zombies, and you don't even really know what they're called hungries. And then there's junkers, and the hungries have just broken past the fencing. So yeah, I'll be anxious to get to that tonight. Sorry, glue. And yeah, so I'm liking it so far, but I need to slog through for the same reasons. So the books tend to get really interesting. I just have to shut down enough to get through that first 100 pages to really get it into my brain. So once I finish that, I will be either picking up, I'll probably pick this up today or tomorrow just to start it, but Identical by Ellen Hopkins, and she writes in prose, so her books are fairly easy to read. The subject matter though is sometimes I have to go back and reread it just to really get the gist of it. Wow. So, and then I might pick up The Bachelor's Den and Wife by, well, I probably will, Susan Crosby, or else I might, well, that's next month, sorry. Yeah, so those are the 2 books I'm looking forward to picking up. I could also pick up Jacoby or Lux. Sorry. So, that's like 9 minutes of basically nothing. Sorry. It's one of those days already. So yeah, let me know what you guys are reading. I know I'm getting back into habits of getting to the comments. I was only a week late this time. But yeah, even watching videos has taken a backseat to everything that I'm doing. So I'm not even getting to watch everybody's videos and participate as much as I'd like to. So I really do appreciate that everybody takes time to watch mine. I don't expect it. I just like making them just to talk about the books that I read, even though I don't go into great depth because I like going into books, not knowing a whole lot. I like to be surprised. So anyways, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.